not gonna be the best here, right?
Well, I haven't used him like at all. He has no things. What am I
Yeah.
talking about? He has no EVs, effort values. So I haven't used him. Neither does this guy, but
Um.
I mean he's not bad, right? So okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Effort.
do you want to try Sandstorm strats?
Let me see what I have for that.
No,
Whoa.
Sandstorm wouldn't work, I don't think.
That will like obliterate my chandelier. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, let me check what I have before you make any rash decisions.
I think we should both use 2 Amoonguses.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be funny?
We have we have 2 Among Uses, and I have chandelier, and then you bring
No, no,
so
no, no. You don't understand. We both bring 2 Amoonguses.
oh, I get.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Surely it'll do better than the 2 timbers.
We have
Dude.
fucking four Among Us.
You know what? It's alright. I'll compromise, okay? We bring 3 Amoonguses, and then we bring Zoroark. What can I say?
Don't
I
forget
only
that
have-
the Zoroark, like they'll see the Zoroark in the pre-battle like screen.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making sure.
They'll have to find one. They'll have to find it first.
I only have 1 Among Us, so I don't know.
What? What happened to all your tokens?
What? Wait.
Okay. Oh well. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, I think I just said dupe, and I caught other shit
Ah.
like Garbodor, which I'm thinking of bringing.
Yeah. Okay.
I also have a Bennett. How did I get Bennett? It must be in one of the routes.
I think you met a token for that, right?
Uh,
Or no, it was in the strange house, I think.
Oh, yeah. Bennett's pretty good. He's got
Yeah.
Shadow Ball, Sucker Punch, Shadow Sneak. Heck, all ghost moves. Okay, that's kind of.
Okay. Real talk. They're 100% gonna bring Cobalion again. So I think that Manatan is a must.
Okay, what typing is that thing again?
Purifier.
No. The Cobalion isn't it steel?
Steel fight.
Is it weak to fire? That would be huge if it is. But I
I'm
don't.
pretty sure it's only weak to fire and ground.
Oh, that's awesome.
And fighting.
Let me.
That's awesome. Okay, so we have
Yeah, I know, right?
so we have 2 fire types for that, and that's pretty good. And I have
So far you guys are pretty insistent on the Darmanitan.
yeah.
Yeah. I'd take Volcarona, but it's too slow.
Also bad
I have
news.
a Gligar as well,
Yeah.
which could be threatening.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any ground moves though, so I don't know if I do that or not. But like getting a perk, like getting a Hell Dynam or something on a Gligar, that would be pretty good. Oh wait, no, because he has acrobatics, so maybe I wouldn't want a Hell Dynam.
Yeah.
You have a Gligar, not a Gliscor, yeah?
Yeah, Gligar, yeah. Gligar. Wait, what's Gliscor? Is that the pre?
No, that's the evolution. Gligar is the pre-evo.
Oh. How the fuck do I evolve it? He's level 53.
It's like
it's typically
you have to level him up with a move, I think.
No, I think it's a razor. I think you have to level it up with a razor fang or razor claw.
Okay, we're not gonna use that. We're not gonna use that.
Yeah, I mean, if we were gonna bring anything for acrobatics,
since you guys already figured it out, yeah, if you bring in the Gligar, that thing is getting like 2 tapped at the best.
Yeah.
So we have Chandelure, we have Darmanitan. Okay. So we're really weak to water.
And
So
rock.
do you have any? So bring a Mungus. That could actually be. Oh no, you're bringing.
No.
I could bring my Amoongus.
Well, I think if you're afraid about grass, Crobat is sorry. Water?
Yeah, because we have 2 fire types, and you're quad weak to water.
Oh, gee, Haxorus would have really been nice right about now.
Who's quad weak to fire?
Darmanitan, ground fire. He's quad weak to water.
No,
he's pure fire.
Pure fire.
He's just straight fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, we're still weak to grass, and we're still weak to electric. But you have a ground move for electric.
Electric.
Oh no, dude. What am I smoking? God, no.
Dude.
We're weak to water. We're weak to water, and we're weak to ground.
Darmanitan, you're weak to water, ground, and rock.
I mean, we're pretty screwed if they rock up.
That being said, like your
water type anyway.
Darmanitan practically almost one shots anything and will one shot a lot of things, especially if it's super effective on it. But you're also...
but I need it. I need it to kill the Cobalion.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a
like
must.
the other thing too is like the Darmanitan. You're as soon as you put him out, you just want to dish damage, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so that's your damage dealer. In terms of typings, the thing is like, okay, if it's super effective on the Darmanitan, it'll probably die. If it isn't, it's probably gonna get 2 tapped depending on what's hitting it.
Yeah.
Okay, so should I bring my Amoongus then?
Well.
What are all your options, Damien?
Yeah.
Here, let me share my screen. So you can see, I have a Bandit, I have a Garbodor. Let me just share this shit.
Ideally, we don't bring anything that's weak to fighting or steel.
Like, like what you guys want? You want like 3 things, right? You want a fully evolved Pokemon that's like tanky enough to take hits. You want a good moveset, and then lastly, you want to have good harmonization with your typings.
Oh, do we risk it?
Risk what?
Aggron. Because he's quad weak to fighting, but he has so many resistances, and he has Ice Punch, and Protect.
I have an Octillery with Ice Beam.
I mean, Octillery kind of sucks though.
Yeah,
I don't know. Check the summary.
Are you watching?
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back. That is pretty bad.
He's super slow. He's got a lot of coverage, but
yeah, I was gonna say the best thing about him was coverage, but also you have special attacks on a physical attacker, and he's especially low in nature.
So he's trash.
That's all you got? Who do you have in your party?
Huh?
Who do you have in your party?
Yeah, I'll show you that.
Holy shit, Damien, you're running on fumes.
Ooh, wait a minute.
He doesn't have Drizzle, so that rules that out. If that's what you were thinking, Phil. He doesn't have Drizzle.
He has Tailwind.
Oh, we could.
That's not bad.
It depends on the Pokemon. Like Darmanitan wouldn't need it, but like if you were to send out the Aggron, that would help it. Because the problem with the Aggron is that great typing, but like you said, it's quad weak to fighting, which means you cannot send it at all if the Cobalion is out. Because it also doesn't have Sturdy.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't have Sturdy.
What else do you have, Aiden?
Let me show you what I've learned.
Yeah, I have this thing.
So I have everything in this box.
What does your Chandelure have?
Pretty good. Inferno, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, Curse.
If you bring that thing in, do not use Inferno at all.
What? Why?
Check the move summary. You'll see why. It's very blatant. Great move power, but you'll see.
Oh, is it like a?
It's 50 accuracy.
Oh, it fucking.
Ooh.
It's a 50 accuracy
Oh.
move that does 100 base power, and it's a guarantee to burn.
Oh, yo.
So if you
Oh.
sent that thing out, the best thing you could do with it is Will-O-Wisp Hex, and if it's about to die, use Curse.
Well, yeah, Hex doubles if it's burnt, so. But then I need.
What does your Amoonguss have?
Fuck, it's kind of useless then, eh?
What you could do is set Toxic up with Amoonguss and hope for effect spore procs otherwise, and then you come in with the Chandelure.
That's actually true.
I mean,
And he's. Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing too, if you're expecting Cobalion to use a fire type move, a fighting type move, you can switch into Chandelure. Because he's immune.
So
and Chandelure also will have not very effective resistance to fighting steel type moves because of the fire type.
So basically, Cobalion can't really do shit against Chandelure.
Not unless they have something like Rock Slide or something like that. I don't know. I don't know like everything about their movesets.
Yeah, I don't know either, but if we like predict let me look up Cobalion right now.
fuck me.
You could also just have Aydean send in his Cobalion.
Also true.
Because like in right now the way you guys are playing, both of your teams, if you get into the same position Jacob did with his Cobalion and get a Sword Stance off, then you're pretty good.
Does he have Sword Stance?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it should come with the moveset. Yeah, that's a really good moveset. Especially actually, do you guys have any dark type users?
I got a couple. I got B Sharp.
Sorry, Damien. Does Damien have any?
Zoroark.
Hey, I have good news though. There's no rock moves. See, there's no rock.
Yeah. Do you have any dark type moves?
Check your Solgar. No.
My exit? No, nothing. My Buzz Giga Drain recover. That's cool. Bayonet? No, Bayonet has all ghost.
That's pretty bad. No, that's it has Sucker Punch, but
yeah.
No, Sucker Punch wouldn't work. Never mind.
Dude, we have a crunch. We have a crunch Basculin.
Anything else?
We are not bringing a Basculin. Okay.
Basculin is also a glass cannon.
No, nothing.
Okay, you don't have anything that can take advantage of Justified, which is fine.
Are you saying like target the Cobalion?
Yes, it's an effective strat. There's even a move that a lot of people abuse called Beat Up, where it hits for once for every Pokemon in the party. So turn 1, if you had the Pokemon use Beat Up on the Cobalion, turn 1, it instantly gets a +4 attack boost.
That's crazy.
That's why I'm telling that's why I always tell you guys, pay attention to the abilities and what you have at your disposal, because then you can come up with some pretty good strats.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So you have much though.
The problem is that you guys would want a dark type move that doesn't hit too hard, but Crunch is your best bet, and it's on a physical attacker. That's not really good.
I mean, Assurance, but
Aydean, the thing is that it has to be the other Pokemon hitting your Cobalion, and the only instance that you're gonna have two of your Pokemon on the field at the same time is if both of Damien's mods are dead and yours are alive.
Right.
What about Sucker Punch? It's 80 power.
If the problem is that I'm pretty sure Sucker Punch won't hit unless the Cobalion is aiming for you.
Oh.
That's still a really strong move. Like 80.
Okay. It won't really do much. But like still, it doesn't matter because like ultimately you're trading off 2 moves just to get 1 attack buff. on Cobalion.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, just forget about the Justified strat, but still like consider Cobalion. He's still got a really good move set. If you guys take advantage of a bad move on their part and get a Swords Dance off, that's great. Because then you can just sweep.
Yeah.
You could also
Yeah.
just keep going for toxic strats with tanky mines, right?
Oh, then maybe I send Garbodor again.
You
I
could
don't
do
know.
that.
Do you really want to try toxic stalling again?
Well, the issue,
Well,
what I'm referring to isn't what you guys did last time. Toxic stalling, you guys did that at the end of the last fight. What I'm talking about is set up toxic immediately. But that being said, if they're sending out the Cobalion, you can't do toxic on him, which is why you
Yeah.
could send out the Amoonguss.
Oh.
He has FX Spore. Because I'm
Yeah.
looking at Damien's team. The only mods that are generally good, if you want a good balance of something that can do damage and something tanky, would be Pelipper, Chandelure, Moongus, Excel, like basically whatever's in his party, and then like Garbodor, and I don't know what else is in the box right now.
Yeah. Well, if I bring a Cobalion, I could justify bringing something other than the Darmanitan.
What's your Rayquaza looking like?
No, but you can't because it's gonna attack every 2 turns.
That's not.
You're gonna
That's not. That's not. That's not a slow start. You're thinking of Truant.
Oh, what does slow start do?
It halves the attack and speed stat for 5 turns.
Oh, but he already has a crazy attack.
That's okay. The reason why a lot of us, including Jacob, were expecting you guys to send in the Rayquaza sometimes is because despite this, he still has a monster special attack.
Yeah.
Wait,
He'll
so
just
slow start does
What?
not affect special attack.
no. This whole time, you guys could have just used him in a valid way.
He's just slow.
Yeah, he would just be slow, half as slow as he is right now.
Oh
Which
my
still
god.
which still beats stuff like a Moongus, I think.
Okay, bring him. Bring Rayquaza.
Whoa,
Rayquaza and Cobalion? 2 legendaries? Are you
that,
allowed that?
yeah, that's allowed. So if you
Not-
bring him out,
It sucks.
so, well, not really. So here's the thing. Basically, if you have him out for 5 turns, he'll be slower than practically everything on the set. He also, you can't use like outrage, but like once that's done, right? Assuming he's in the fight for that long, boom, you can use outrage all you want. And rest, I believe, is a guaranteed 3 turns of sleep.
Don't use rest.
You can look it up. At least it's not. At least it won't be the guaranteed or not guaranteed. The inconsistent like 1 to like 6 turns.
What? Do you think they're going to bring an ice type move for that?
That's not for me to answer.
Well, I can't really check their
My only point is I'm not saying you should bring it. I'm just saying he is still a valid option.
Mm-hmm.
What move? Yeah, so he has outrage. What else does he have? He has
One
rest?
last thing about rest. Rest, if you use it, it'll also override any status effects. So if he gets toxic and you use rest, it'll just override it with sleep.
It's still bad though because it's like 3 guaranteed turns. So
That's all about when you use it, right? If you're using it in front of 2 Pokemon that can do jack shit to it, then good for you, right? Because also it's a full heal, right? You could be at red HP and use it, and you get all your health back. But yeah, for you, Damien, like you're definitely gonna want to send in a Tankymon, and then whether or not you want to go with 2 Tankymons is up to your guys' choice. But you're gonna have to rely on Aydean for good damage as always.
Yeah.
And let's see, Rayquaza is only weak to what? Dragon, Ice, and Rock, I think.
101, 82.
And he still maintains all of his defenses from before with slow start.
I believe. Yeah, that doesn't affect. I believe
And
Garbodor's.
I mean, hey, just saying, you do have a mod with Tailwind, and Tailwind lasts 5 turns.
Okay.
Well, he's not wrong. Uh,
That being said, having Pelipper, that would be taking up a
It's
precious
just like a
slot.
liability. Yeah.
I mean, Pelipper can be pretty bulky. You also have Protect on him. And I think it had Roost, but I'm not sure if I remember that correctly.
96, 118. Dude, Garbodor is way more tanky than Lucas. Yeah.
The issues with a Moongiz is mostly just like moveset and typing right now.
I think I bring Garbodor. I know I can't do jack shit to Cobalion. However, well, that depends. You're gonna bring Cobalion, Aiden?
I don't know. I'm bringing either Kabalion or Darmanitan. Maybe both. But
Maybe.
one or the other is going to be on the field because we need an answer to theirs.
Well, you could answer with Darmanitan and then bring Rayquaza.
I don't know. I don't know if the Rayquaza is really going to do much.
What's its moves again?
Its moves aren't that great either.
Yeah, but what are they? I want to know.
Air Slash, Ancient
Outrage,
Power.
Air Slash, Ancient Power, Rest.
Air
Yeah,
Slash gets Stab, but I also believe it hits both Pokemon at once.
Oh,
Aiden, can you check? Is Air Slash the one that can crit or that can flinch?
Flinch.
Okay.
okay.
So yeah, basically, if you sent it out, you'd mostly just be doing Air Slashes, and then when it slow start wears off, you'd go for Outrage.
Well, okay. So bring yeah. I don't know. Probably bring Cobalion, and then.
Well, if he
But
brings Cobalion, that settles the Rock type issue. Now it would just be ground types.
I have nothing.
Then,
For
well,
that.
I could do Kabalion and Crobat.
Oh, so you're immune to ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crobat also has Acrobatics and Poison Fang. So, but he can't do shit to the Kabalion.
Oh fuck. Yeah, we really are weak to ground, eh?
Mm.
Oh, it's neutral on a Moongus.
Yeah, because he's grass type.
Well, do you really expect him to bring a ground type?
Well, I mean, they have that crocodile thing. They got.
They already used him twice.
Oh, then what else? I'm trying to remember. One of them oh yeah, no, that's. We might be fine. And you have, because the thing is, the thing I'm wondering is if I send Amoonguss or Garbodor because I want to bring Chandelure for Hex because he's a good special attacker.
Do you have anything else that can put status?
I could put
Confusion doesn't count as status, right?
No, it doesn't.
I could put status. No, I
I
literally
really,
just
I don't think so.
I just have Amoonguss and Garbodor for status. Really.
No. Fuck, man. If only I didn't lose Dingus.
Let me see that Pinsir. How fast is he? Not bad.
106.
Mode breaker can be used regardless of abilities.
I mean, he does have the fighting move, and he does have Swords Dance, and he's not weak to ground.
Yeah, he's
So
resistant to it.
there's another potential Cobalion answer.
Oh, the Flygon. Fuck, that's what I was forgetting. How are we? If we're
Well, actually,
Dude.
you know what? Maybe
Maybe
Quad weak to ice.
maybe
Oh.
Pinsir and Chandelure.
really.
Because here's the
'Cause of
thing.
all-
Your Pinsir is pretty good if you get, especially if you get a Sword Stance off. And your Chandelure, not only will it be immune to a fighting type move from Cobalion, but you also have Levitate for ground type moves.
Oh, it has. Oh, dude, I'm a dumbass. It has Levitate. Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed Levitate. Oh no, never mind, you have Flash
What?
Fire.
Ah, ah,
That sucks.
ah.
That being said, it also means you're immune to fire type moves, and you'll also get powered up by it. So if they drag out their Darmanitan or an equivalent of that, I don't know if they still have it, but
Right,
if
but
they,
he's useless though. What is he gonna do? He can't attack. He can only burn.
well, that's still good. If you burn something, Hex also does a lot of damage, right? Like, don't forget, if you burn the Cobalion, for example, he does half attack.
How are we gonna deal with this Flygon?
You could also burn the
Oh.
Flygon. That'll again remember burn halves the attack stat.
Yes, I know, but he's got what is it?
He's a very diverse move pool.
The Dragon Pulse, I think.
You got any ice moves?
The Aggron.
Well, I've got one on Aggron, but he's slower than Flygon. Quad weak to ground.
So then your best bet
So
to
he's
speed. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to bring Pelipper. That's just like
Then yeah, your best bet would be to get a burn.
Yes.
okay. All right, let's run it. All right, I'll make the team. I'll make the showdown.
Well, from Damien's side, it's pretty evident that you're gonna need at least the Chandelure.
Yeah.
So that, like I said, it's more of a matter like, all right, you want to bring in like another Pokemon, or what?
Do I do Pinsir or do I do a Toxic? Oh, but then no, because then the burn won't be good. So yeah, I guess I bring Pinsir and then I could lead with Chandelure.
I imagine you both have the Cobalion and the Pinsir on, and it's like, all right, Cobalion's gonna do Swords Dance. Let's focus on him. They focus on Cobalion, and then Pinsir's the one Swords Dancing. That's like, oh shit.
Okay. All right, let's do that.
Who should I bring?
Bring
Cobalion
Cobalion.
for sure.
But yeah, Aydean
Yeah,
is definitely the one that has to deal with like the most options right now. Let's see. So
Well,
Damien,
right now
Damien, if you're bringing Chandelure and either Pinsir or Amoonguss. Let's see.
I think I'll bring Pinsir. Well, I mean, no. I mean, okay, Aiden, do you have answers for oh fuck, for Cobalion?
I can bring Cobalion and fucking Darmanitan.
Do you want to do that?
I mean, what else would I do?
Right, because we could run that, and then I could run a Moongus.
Hmm.
But if you don't bring Darmanitan, then I'm gonna bring.
I agree
Pinsir.
with Aiden that your biggest threat is probably gonna be the Flygon. I think that's what he's debating though. Because if he sends both Darmanitan and Cobalion, they're both weak to ground. Your Chandelure is weak to ground.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Well, there's nothing I can bring that's unless I bring Crobat.
Yeah,
but then
Crobat would be the best thing, but then you have Rock Slide. That being said, it did tank a Rock Slide because it hits both of the Mons.
Yeah. But I mean, what am I gonna hit him back with? Flygon
Acrobatics.
resists both flying and.
No, he does not resist flying.
Alright, he does not resist flying. My Apollo cheese. And we are fast in Flygon, so we could do
Yes.
some good damage.
The
with,
best thing
Max
the
Power.
best thing about Crobat is high attack and speed. It's just that it's frail. But again,
Yeah.
I remember you tanked like a Rock Slide, like it was nothing. Well, not really, but so you at worst I think you got like 2 tapped by a Rock Slide.
Hmm.
Okay, so no Darmanitan, then it's settled. I'm gonna bring Pinsir.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I would say either. The issue is like the Darmanitan is really good, but I'm like, how much are they planning for it?
Yeah.
That being said, like again, your Darmanitan is built to like pretty much OHKO anything.
Yeah, he's built like a brick shit house, I gotta tell you that much.
Let's see. Turn 1 Flare Blitz.
I honestly, if they lead, I might have to lead with Darmanitan.
You want to lead with Darmanitan?
Maybe lead with Darmanitan and then follow up with either Cobalion or Aggron. I don't know. Assuming in hopes that they lead with Flygon.
Yeah, well, Aggron's just a bad choice for this cage match, I think. Because if they do bring Flygon,
I agree.
Cobalion, he's just fucking dead.
Yeah. The worst part about the Flygon is that it's got Earth Power, right?
Yeah.
And most of your mods that can take a hit from a ground type move are your physical defenders.
No, if only we had Mega Evolutions, man. Dude, think about it. Think about it. Having 1.5%, I could have named him the Wall, and it would have made sense.
Okay, so
Yeah.
The Wall.
I'm guessing you're very like you really want to bring in Darmanitan just because of damage output. So
Well, I don't know, right? Because if I bring Darmanitan, I think we're screwed we get Flygon.
okay, in that case, a good way to like pick them on if you're really not sure. Which ones would you want to give a perk to?
I would
'Cause-
much prefer having a perk on Crobat. Actually, no.
I'm gonna be honest, like you're like while a perk on Darmanitan would be great, I don't think out of all of them he's the one that needs it because he does his job really well already as is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would love to have an item on Aggron, but he's screwed. Let's see, who else would I want to have a perk on? Main Xiao would be nice to have a perk on, but
Like, think about who you want to send in for the final fight.
it's fair. Do we get 3 mods or 6 mods for the final fight?
3 each, so for 6 total.
I see. Okay. Well, I really want to bring Aggron for the final fight.
And then it's like you have nothing to lose to bring him in a way, but like, yeah.
Well, I mean, we'd feed them another perk, man. Like, if I bring Aggron, I don't see any way that we can win.
Mm-hmm. The only way I could see them not going for the Aggron is if you pair them with something that they can't take their eyes off, right?
Yeah, exactly, right? But I don't think any of Damien's Pokemon are like.
How fast is
"Ooh,
the
look at me."
Chandelure, Damien?
Huh?
How fast is Chandelure?
Not very fast.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he has
Oof.
total speed.
Well, I mean,
80.
I guess I've got. I'd probably want like a. Would I
Maybe
bring
bring
Darmanitan to the final? I would bring Volcarona to the final.
okay.
Volcarona would be a really good choice.
Yeah,
And
because
then
you're
I
gonna have
need one
access to the
more.
moveset.
Yeah, exactly. And then Haxorus. Oh, I'd just love to take Haxorus to the final fight. If only I didn't get critted and fail Toko and burn.
I mean,
Fuck
if ground is such a problem, you could also try bringing Virizion.
That's a lot of weaknesses to deal with.
Fire, flying, poison? No, I don't remember fighting resist poison. The fighting type does a lot for Virizion.
It's quad weak to flying, weak to poison, fire, psychic, ice, and fairy.
Okay, so let's not count fairy. So ice, they would probably be in the same situation as you, where they only have it in a form of a TM move or tutor move.
Yeah.
Psychic. If you have psychic, then if they have psychic, then the Chandelure covers that. And you could also just switch into. I guess Crobat wouldn't be ideal for psychic. Fire, poison, flying. Some of the typings I doubt they would have. But I also need to see what the moveset on the Virizion is to see if it's even worth it. I know it probably has Sacred Sword and stuff, but
Sacred Sword, Swords Dance, Helping Hand, and Giga Drain.
Giga Drain.
Yeah. That's not a bad grass move, but it's like, well,
it's not taking advantage of the attack stat.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, I think they're starting to get impatient. Yeah, they're finalizing their team.
You got a choice to make.
Yeah. That's the thing. When you have all good options, that's when it's like, alright, well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're not all good options. They're all options with upsides and downsides.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I say good options is because you're only saying they're bad options against what you think they're going to send in.
Yeah, well, I know that they're bringing in Flygon. I know that they're bringing Cobalion. Do you think they're bringing a Solrock again? Maybe, I'm not sure.
Solrock.
They brought it last time.
Yeah.
What does that thing do? It's just like.
It was pretty good.
I mean, it did kill a Jellicent, so.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, Flygon. How are you gonna deal with you? Resists fire, does not Do I do Darmanitan and Cobalion? I think that's my best choice.
The issue with that is both are weak to ground.
Yeah.
However,
And
Oh,
they probably have speed,
the
too.
biggest issue is that
Ah,
your Chandelure
no,
is
there's no
also.
good. There's no good option against this Flygon. Like, if I bring Crobat, he has Rock Slide. If I bring Darmanitan, he's got Earth Power. If I bring Rayquaza, he's got Dragon Tail.
however, I suppose okay. I could bring if you bring Darmanitan, maybe I won't bring Chandelure because then we'll have 3 mons that are weak.
That's
The
perfectly
issue
fine.
is, what else would you bring? Like, what else are you gonna bring?
Garbodor or
Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. I'll just bring Crobat. I think Crobat's the right option here anyway.
okay. Then I'll
Because
keep
Crobat
then
has
I'll,
good utility and he's got good offense.
okay. Then I'll keep
Crobat.
Pinsir.
Okay.
All right. If we're doing that, that's what it is.
That's what we've got to do. Cobalion and Crobat.
Okay.
I think I lead with Crobat either way, but we'll see what they bring.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. Dude, really? Mold breaker? Oh well. Superpower. X scissor. Wait, superpower. That lowers my attack, right?
It has a chance to raise all of your attacks, I think.
Really?
Am I tweaking? Am I tweaking? No, that's ancient power. Might be.
Superpower deals damage but lowers the user's attack and defense by 1 stage.
Hmm.
But it is 120 power, and if I get a Swords Dance, then that may not necessarily matter. So it's
Right.
just kind of like in my eyes, it's a waste of a Swords Dance. But then again, maybe not. And I know Thrash is also a good move, but it leaves me confused, I believe.
Yep.
But I have X Scissor, which is stab. I can use superpower against the Cobalion.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Draft.
But I think you'd risk getting obliterated.
I mean, he is squishy, but his attack stat is like pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Thrash is risky because I'm locked in for 3 turns, 2 to 3 turns. But we'll deal with that when the
How strong is it?
120 power.
Oof, that is pretty nice.
Yeah. Same thing with superpower, but again, that lowers my attack stat.
Yeah, you'd have to switch out to get rid of those.
Right, there's that also. Okay, let me finish this before we get too carried away here. EVs. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2.
So you guys have decided on the month?
Yeah.
Correct. Well, you know. Oh, dude, of course, his attack IVs are just absolute garbage. Of course. Of course. You know? Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
I mean,
Of
the
course,
EVs were going to be shit anyways. You guys weren't training these guys.
No.
Yeah.
And some of them you weren't even using in the party.
Okay. What does this mean? Careful. What does that do? Plus special defense? Okay, that could be useful. Okay. Send me screenshots.
I did that already.
Oh. Okay, I'm slow, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Uh Alas, we carry on. Balling. With an apostrophe.
I like the way that you pronounce that. It's balling.
Yes. Okay, he has justified blah blah blah. Do these. Yeah. he's
What,
put-
what the fuck is
What?
What?
what are these Discord games?
This person has 500 gigabytes of child porn.
Why? Oh, you also have the sword stance. Retaliate.
Yeah, that's good whenever a Pokemon dies. I'm pretty sure it doubles the attack power if you use it the turn after one of your mons die. So it does like 180 base power.
Nice.
So like let's say you have Swords Dance off and they kill like actually no, it wouldn't be Darmington. They kill off, I don't know, Chandelure. And then it's like, alright, basically whatever gets hit by Retaliate, the next turn is insta-death. Like no matter what, pretty much.
Oh, damn. $25, 5. 20. Ooh, this thing has nice attack IVs.
Ladies, is it a turnoff when a guy has a little bit of pee on his underwear? Not a lot, like a nickel-sized amount from when he peed sitting down in the bar bathroom, and then when he stood up and pulled out his pants. A little more came out. There was truly nothing he could do. It was not his fault.
That seems awfully specific. Phil, was that you?
No.
All right, we're good. We're ready.
You ready?
Send the shit. We're ready. Wait.
No?
I
I
forgot
was,
ability.
I was just about to send you a message. He has
Inner
focus.
focus.
Justified, that's right.
I have mine, so
Flash
we're good.
power is
Yeah,
right, and Molten Breaker, yeah, you're good.
we're good. We're good. We are ready, motherfucker. Let's go. All right.
1 hour, that's not enough.
Huh?
Sorry,
I
I was
would
just...
turn any man insane.
Well, you're making the
What do you-
assumption that the man in question does not like anime girls. All right, I'm gonna hop on to the other call. Okay.
Yeah.
Dorime.
Why
Ameno.
bringing up low-level people invalid? Yeah.
Hey, we're ready.
Yeah, they should be joining soon.
Nolan, Baki moments that make little sense.
No, they all
Okay.
make sense.
We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm meant now.
Hello. By Aiden. Lucky moments that make
This
little
is a
sense.
whole cage match. Ready to lose one last time?
Pot of greed. Elevate your personal brain trainer.
One more.
You cannot chat.
Damon, I need you to know one thing. Check Gen
Yeah.
chat.
Okay. 7.
Neon.
7.
Neon 7.
Honestly, Phil, I like the actual like
Yeah, no.
part.
I mean,
not
it's
not the
yeah, no, this one.
because like he holds it. Yeah, he holds it like when he does it, like he.
There's a lot more impact
Damn.
in that one.
Yeah. Obviously, it's meant to be quicker. I know the other one 'cause it's a fucking intro, but
What's up with this Neon 7?
The journey ends
Damon,
here.
that will be.
Look at your child reaction to
Name,
vlog 2.
nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to see.
I want to see.
I don't like this meme.
Jacob.
Viper deserved better.
Yeah,
Costco
okay, Damon,
Bodybuilding Championship.
Damon, the number 7 will be me and Tyler's streak after we win tonight.
Oh, all right.
Uh-huh.
what was
Yeah.
stuff in the shadows?
Someone's getting ahead of himself.
Bet. Let's see it happen. Bet.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Honestly, well put. Well put. Let's see it happen. Oh my god, Nolan listening to Queen of Dranglaic?
Why are you
converting.
looking at?
He's converting.
No, I never hated the music. What? I never hated the music of 2. Oh, okay. Most of
Learning
it's
to
kind of
enjoy Dark
forgettable.
Souls 2.
There's. Hold on. How many songs are actually good? 1, 2,
Don't start together, sex update. Alright.
3, 4,
This is disturbing. Isn't Wendy a
5.
child?
Yeah.
No. 6,
Just gonna hit the
7.
timeout button real quick.
8.
No.
There's 9 Dark Souls 2 songs I like, which is not a lot. Hey, can we fucking
Shit, that's
guys?
a really
we just
good
start.
emote.
Can we start, please? Can we please start?
That's a really good emote. Or
It
GIF,
is.
Fuck.
me when the blender hand goes through the 2 blender balls.
Guys, if we don't start in the next 10 minutes, I'm not gonna record this.
Oh, that's a very well detailed hand too. Yeah. Who's shooting the invite?
Good question.
What's your account name?
It's T. Hold on, I'll take it.
Right.
I'll
T-Truck.
take it.
Oh, that's
right.
this
Yeah.
fucking good.
T-Truck. Where is find user? Where's the find user button? Find a user. T-Truck is already in there. Excellent. Open. T-Truck challenge.
Oh, you know what? Because they posted a cat gif.
There we go. Oh, damn.
Oh, this music goes hard.
1 sec.
What music, Tyler?
Pokemon.
Oh, here we go. There's the chopper meme.
Okay.
Let me fix that. Wait.
Alright, you gotta go. You gotta leave you.
Go in the other call.
You two go need a call.
Oh
I'll drag
my
you. I'll drag you. I'll drag
Oh
you.
my
Wait.
Bye
god.
bye.
1 sec. Let me fix this.
Hold on, let me spam this pot of greed.
Sound mixer. We're gonna go mute. There we go. Now let me share my screen. I have unfortunate news.
The levels didn't scale.
Right, can you see?
Apparently the levels didn't scale. What level are you guys? No, yeah, it did not scale.
What do you mean level scale?
Look at their levels. Some of them are 5, 4, 8.
They're 53, 50, 55, 54.
Yeah, they should all be 50.
Oh,
Are
Okay.
we like level 34? Okay.
Back to the
Well,
other
I'm
call.
just spamming gifts.
Okay,
That's-
so someone fucked it up.
Yeah.
no, I did. I did.
Okay, then we'll redo
Is
it.
it something I'm supposed to do when I send the invite?
Nah, it looked like you did it right. Doubles custom game.
All those were scaled.
Alright,
Well-
the user, T-Truck,
Hey,
open,
How about just set your levels to 50?
doubles custom game.
I think that's what
Hey.
they did. Is that what everyone did?
I did not.
Oh,
Do
so
that.
never mind. Tyler's the one that didn't do it then.
Okay, I thought it automatically did it.
No.
No.
Okay.
Bruh.
Oh well, it wasn't just us. To be fair, it wasn't just us.
Yeah, I forgot to do it too. Don't worry.
Well,
Wait, both of you? Oh, damn. That's like one of the first things I do.
y'all got a Crobat? Okay.
Okay. I think
Crazy.
I don't think that fucked up anything, right? Yeah, it probably
Oh,
didn't
bad.
fuck up the
Bad.
EV90.
Okay.
Crobat might be a problem.
You weren't expecting him, were you? Ah, ah.
Expect. What was that bug? You guys pulled out a fucking bug?
No.
And now? I wasn't ready for that.
They're like, oh,
That's
it's
the
going
point.
Solicited beyond recognition.
They brought that guy. What's his name?
All right.
Sincere?
Go back.
What's his name? Pincer?
Sims. Oh, Pincer, yeah.
Quagmire.
Wait. Damn, we just disconnected. He didn't like fucking join a different call. What?
Alright, I guess we're going
Oh,
to show
oh, at the
calls.
bottom.
Bye
No, no.
bye.
He did. He went on. Phil, go away, bottom.
Yeah.
All right.
You went all
Can
the
you
way to
see
show on call 1. Yeah, I see.
Aiden?
No egg. There we go.
Oh, they brought a Zorak this time.
Yeah. That's what I'm afraid of. We might fuck up here.
Nah,
Okay.
we wall.
I think we're fucked.
I
What?
think you're a pessimist.
Well, okay, how are we gonna lead? I think I lead Chandelure and I start burning.
Well, then they lead Starmie, and then you get rolled.
Well, what if they don't?
Well, then they're just gonna switch to it, and then what? And then what are you gonna do?
Okay, then I'll lead with Pinsir,
Oh my gosh!
right? And then
Lead
know what I
Pincer then.
if they send
Yeah.
fly on, I'm fucked because I'm weak to flying. So
Flygon is not flying type.
Yes, he is.
oh, yeah, he's ground
Is
dragon.
he flying ground?
No,
Or it's flying dragon?
he's
No, ground dragon.
I.
You can just hover
Differential?
over the mons and it'll tell you.
Yeah.
On the side is easier.
What is Dark Week 2?
I'm not saying anything more, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, I forget.
It's like, hold on. It's very similar to Psychic.
Oh, it's weak to bug. I know it's weak to bug.
Okay. Is Bug is weak to a lot of things, I think.
It's weak to flying, fire, and rock. Bug is weak to.
So Starmie definitely has a rock move. It has
Do you know what typing Starmie is?
it has it's water psychic.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't get any psychic moves, I don't think. I remember looking that one up. I'm a bit afraid to open with the Cobalion. So I think I'll go.
I'll go Pinsir because
Yeah, we go Pinsir and Crobat.
Yeah. and who?
Pinsir and Crobat, I think.
Okay. See what they do.
Fuck tilt.
And if they
Tilt fuck.
I think if they try to set up with a Cobalion, I think we can just haze it, right?
Yep.
And
What
then
you have
laugh.
faith on that thing?
Yeah. Dude, that thing is built. Like he came ready. Starmie, Flygon.
Not bad for you guys.
Okay. I think we
Oh,
gotta
that's
get
good.
rid of this Starmie, because otherwise we get. Or no, we gotta get rid of. Fuck, we gotta get rid of both of these. But we need to get rid of the Flygon first, I think. Because that one's Jacob's. I know that for a fact. So Jacob can switch out to Cobalion, I guess.
Maybe I'll superpower. Well, it'll deal a lot of damage.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
It'll deal a lot of damage, and if he switches to Cobalion, it'll do even more damage.
Yeah, it'll do some good damage. And then Acrobatics is neutral against what's his face? Starmie, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be. So, are you feeling superpower Flygon and then Acrobatics? Starmie?
Yeah, I could go for that.
Okay, let's do that then. Because
Do
I
you
think, sorry,
Do you think he's gonna switch to Cobalion?
be nice. I don't think he will though. I think he'll try to get as much mileage as he can out of the Flygon before he switches. That's what I think.
Maybe I'll Swords Dance then.
That's risky, man. You're pretty squishy.
Yeah,
And
but
you're also weak to rock, and Flygon is weak. Or sorry, not Flygon, but Crobat's weak to rock too. So he might just rock slide.
oh, he
Rock
has
slide
rock.
twice, and then
Oh.
yeah, the Flygon needs to go.
Okay. I'll superpower that. Yeah, we'll do that. What you said.
And then Acrobatics. Yeah, I think that's because Superpower is still strong against the Zoroark, right? So I'm not
Yes,
worried about the Zoroark right now.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Fighting is I think it's super effective against Dark.
Yeah, it is. It's fighting.
Fighting and Bug.
Fighting
and
and Bug.
Fairy doesn't exist.
Fairy?
I think.
Isn't it like Ghost?
Maybe not.
No. I don't remember. Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have that move anyway. We don't have it anyway. So it's Bug and fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get much higher? So
Hi.
Thank you, Phil.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't think they know what.
Well,
I don't think they really know what Pinsir
Starmie's
can
a-
do. So.
I'm just curious. Do you guys think one of these two are Zoroark?
It doesn't really matter if it is, right?
We're about to,
I mean, yeah, I guess we're about to find out. But
wait, what's that symbol above Starmie?
What
which one?
symbol?
You see the little star?
That's his
mean-
name. That's his nickname.
Oh. Okay.
Would the Zoroark really change anything? I don't think so. Crobat's not weak to dark, neither is Pinsir. So
No, I was just
I think-
curious. I personally think they kept it on the back burner after seeing the pincer.
yeah, I'm kind of shocked they brought a Zoroark actually. What do they think they were gonna use it against?
Let's see.
What?
Is Dark
Oh,
strong against poison?
If I were them, I would probably put Zoroark to appear as the Starmie.
Probably. Yeah.
Because Starmie
Because
is
the other
weak to
ones
dark.
are. Well, I mean, we don't really have any darks, but I mean, either way, we're gonna hit whatever. the
I
fuck
mean, it
this
doesn't
Starmie
really
is.
matter. Like, it could also be for Ghost.
Yeah. Starmie used to be fast though.
And it's
So,
also just for information, right? You also, like, for
Yeah.
example, let's say the Starmie is Zoroark, you wouldn't expect a Starmie to throw out, like, a dark type move right now, or something like that.
I mean, either way, the Zoroark is not gonna do much. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what their plan is with that.
Zoroark probably has what? Sucker Punch, Night Flash? At best?
oh, Sucker Punch, fake out? Do you think?
No, I don't think that's fake out.
Do you think? I think we're still. Crobat's faster than it, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your Crobat outspeeds everything here. You can probably check the estimate.
Okay, we got 120 to 200.
No, you don't need that. You already saw it. It's 149 speed, so whatever that's on top of 149 will outspeed.
Oh,
All right, so check the Zoroark.
oh,
Wait.
yeah, done. Oh. Okay.
Good damage. Good damage.
All right.
It's poison flying now. That's interesting.
It used
Reflect type. Yeah. I don't think we can acrobatics it again. Do you think?
Why do you think that?
Because now it resists flying.
No, it doesn't.
I
Flying doesn't
kinda-
resist itself.
What? Damn. Okay. Then we just acrobatics it again, and then. Because if it switches, then I'm not worried about it. That's a strange play, actually. I don't.
Yeah, the
Whatever. It
Crobat's
doesn't
fine.
matter. Crobat's fine here. I think. Oh shit.
They're
Superpower again,
they're probably regretting the not.
The reflex type.
Yeah, they're probably Jacob probably thought he was
Well-
onto something
No, I don't. I don't really know what he was thinking.
because he just
Oh.
changed the typing and it didn't really affect you guys, except for
Yeah.
like what was it? Maybe they were expecting superpower on Starmie, but then again he was psychic type to begin with, and also he just took away all the stab.
Yeah, it's a little strange. I gotta say.
I know. It's
Uh,
I'm interested to see what's going on their side right now.
I am. My interest has been piqued. I must say.
do you think I'll kill the Flygon with another superpower?
Are you
I
fast
don't
enough?
think so, because you lowered your attack.
Like,
It's not just that he lowered.
And yeah, and your defense.
So if you look at the chain of events going forward,
Do you think the acrobatics is gonna kill the Starmie here? I think that's the real question. Because you
I
could
think
switch out to Chandelure and try to burn it.
how much attack does the Crobat have in comparison to the Pinsir?
Crobat has like 120, I think.
102.
100
compared to what 131. Superpower is 120 plus stab. Okay, acrobatics would probably not kill the Flygon.
Yeah, I
Look
didn't.
at his stab. There's no stab. He's bugged.
Oh, okay, never mind. So 120, 100. If it's 100 plus stab, 150. Okay, actually, never mind. Acrobatics will
Well, I
probably
think-
kill.
You're risking a KO here from the Flygon, right? If they Rock Slide again.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are. Not against Crobat, but Pinsir.
No, but the Pinsir, yeah.
The biggest issue for you if you stay in is the defense drop.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. So do you wanna gamble on the fact that Starmie's going down to an Acrobatics now, and then the Chandelure?
If
I
you
think so.
switch- Your best friend here is the fact that it hits both of you.
Yeah.
Well, it's not very tanky, all things considered, but neither is Pinsir.
Let's
So
do that.
then ask yourself which one you think is better to keep in the long run. The other thing too is you're giving them a free hit on either or.
I know, but Flygon's faster than Pinsir. If we keep him in, he's dead, and then he gets a free drop anyway. So it's like
You
it's kind of shitty, but whatever.
Acrobatics, Flygon, switch into Chandelure. Starmie probably doesn't go for the Chandelure with a water type move.
Well, no, then he kills the Crobat. I think Starmie has a rock attack, so he can kill the Flygon.
So you want to go for the Flygon?
But your Flygon
I
is the
don't
win
know.
condition.
I don't
Aiden.
know. Yeah,
Flygon is the win condition, right? Because you guys need to get rid of ground type.
yeah, that's true. I think we Acrobatics and then Thrash. Actually, Thrash is a bad idea.
I mean, again, there
I
is
think-
technically a chance if they get a low roll, right? Or they go for a different move. Either way, you're in kill range of the Flygon. They might even switch here.
With Crobat?
That's possible.
With Crobat alone, you can kill it?
Yeah, once you told me that your Pinsir didn't have stab, because Pinsir and Crobat have like a difference of like 20 base attack or something like that, around that. And then if you do superpower at 120, that's static numbers. But then Acrobatics does 100 base power plus stab, that's 150 base power. You do more damage.
Okay, I'll switch out, and then you Acrobatics the Flygon. What do you think about that, Aiden?
Then we're left with Cobalion and Chandelure against Flygon and Starmie. I guess what's his face? Cobalion outspeeds, right?
It should.
But then we gotta worry about the Starmie hitting your Chandelure.
Right. So
Basically, you just have to figure out what you want to do with the Pinsir or the Chandelure.
what if we just attack both of them?
Or we could Acrobatics the Starmie, but then
Well,
we risk
the-
dropping the Pinsir, right?
Here's the thing: if you prioritize the Starmie with Acrobatics, you're giving the Flygon a turn.
Yeah.
Okay. You hit.
It's a tricky situation. It's
Well, I mean, it's not really like. Again, I'm pretty like positive you Acrobatics Flygon here, at the very least. That's like half of the job right there.
Do you think the Starmie's gonna kill the Crobat though?
Would a rock type move? I doubt it. Maybe if it had Ice Beam.
That's scary. But I think
But here's
you
the
attack.
thing: I don't think there's anything you can do about it, honestly.
Yeah.
If you
That's
switch into
technically what I
Cobalion,
think
you're getting rid of Acrobatics. You have to Acrobatics the Flygon. So basically,
Hold on,
it's a
hold on.
question if you stay in with Pinsir or not.
I'm gonna stay in.
We outspeed it with Cobalion.
I'm gonna X scissor.
No, but if you switch into Cobalion, that means you're not going to use Acrobatics, which means one of them is staying alive, and probably the Flygon. Flygon will either.
We're not switching. Crobat is staying in. Like he's not switching. That was never in the cards.
But you're talking about switching into Cobalion, no?
No, I was not.
Okay, my bad then.
I think I meant for the turn after that.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay.
fine.
No. Okay, I'm gonna X scissors Starmie, and you acrobatics.
Damien,
I-
what
but that
typing is the
doesn't-
Starmie right now?
Oh, right. Oh
yeah,
fuck.
we're not gonna accomplish much doing that.
Here's the thing: if we're going off the assumption that upon staying in, Pinsir is going to die or get to red health, your best bet is to just go for Thrash.
Yeah, you're right.
Thrash or superpower?
Not superpower. Just superpower does jack shit to Starmie right now, and
Hold on. Why is Pinsir attacking Starmie? Why do we want it to attack Starmie?
Because you're gonna kill Flygon. You're gonna kill
Oh, I'm
Flygon.
not gonna kill Flygon.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you are.
Are we?
Acrobatics.
Okay.
you could double in.
But then we have this annoying thing alive.
Well, if you double in, the bad thing that would happen is, assuming, let's say the acrobatics kill,
Consider that.
you not only whiff an attack on the Starmie, but your attack will actually like Pinsir's attack will just not hit the Starmie at all, thus wasting the
Really?
other attack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only Gen 6 and forwards where if you kill a mon and then another mon attacks the same slot, it'll do but it failed instead of targeting the other mon.
Okay.
Oh, but we have stab and okay, yeah. So acrobatics is gonna kill.
That's why I explained acrobatics will kill because of stab. If it didn't
Wait,
have stab, it's fine.
Is Thrash random?
No,
Because I clicked.
Thrash, what it does, Damien, is for 3 turns you'll be locked into using that move, and then after those 3 turns you'll be locked out, and you'll gain this confusion status.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it doesn't let me select which mon to use it on.
Oh, fair enough. I think it does it at random. So maybe yeah, superpower would be the go-to, but then again,
No.
Then
Fighting
again,
is normally effective against. No, it's
Flygon,
quad
yes.
weak.
It's quad resisted on Starmie right now.
Yeah.
So your best bet is to go for Thrash.
Okay.
You know.
So basically, if you use Thrash right now, it's a 50-50 as to whether it'll hit the slot or not.
Or Damien, do you want to go for big bucks gambling? Do
Let's
you
go
want a
gambling.
superpower? Do you want to superpower the Flygon in the hopes that they switch to Cobalion?
What are you gonna do if I do that?
I'd probably acrobatics to start me. Because what we did half with acrobatics first time. So half again.
I like that.
No, okay. That was a rhetorical question.
If he switches into Cobalion and you use superpower on Cobalion, it's not going to kill for sure.
Well, it's not going to kill, but it'll do enough that it'll put it into range for our Cobalion to kill.
Maybe. I mean, the other thing too is that we don't know which one's faster.
True.
Again, I'm just saying, you want to go for the Flygon because he's your biggest threat overall. And they probably...
But if we acrobatics I guess that's not a bad idea.
Acrobatics won't do bad damage to it.
I'm gonna Thrash.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Thrash does the most out of all of them, and if you use
and
Sword Stance, it's kind of pointless. Yeah,
Yep.
There you go.
Nice.
See, no kill. Wow.
Nice.
What did I say? What did I say? They're gonna hate watching this playback.
Oh fuck.
You guys won't be able to deny I helped you on this one.
No. There's no.
Okay, so Thrash, and then we gotta figure out what we're doing here, my friend.
I don't know who I'm gonna hit. It's random. So.
Yeah, that's. I'd love to keep the Crobat in against the Cobalion because I know for a fact they're going for a fucking Sword Stance right now, and then just hating to wipe that would be so nice. Oh, Confuse Ray the Cobalion.
Sure. Sure.
Because you know they can't switch, so that's a great. I think that's a good choice.
It could be a Zoroark. They haven't. No, it's not.
It
No.
can't be. I don't think.
No, you're right.
Technically, we're assuming that the Cobalion is Jacob, but I also think Kobe was the nickname of Jacob's.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like, yeah, technically Tyler could have gone and caught the Cobalion and just not have used it up till now, but the nickname kind of
Like,
solidifies it.
yeah. And then
Yeah, they're
we're
thinking
gonna-
they're thinking long and hard about this one.
So
Jacob's-
I would really. It would be really cool if Pinsir could kill Starmie.
What's probably gonna happen? I don't think they're going for Sword Stance. You're gonna confuse Ray Cobalion. Cobalion's gonna proc the confusion. He either hits himself, or he'll try to finish off the Pinsir.
Yeah.
And then the Starmie would finish off the Crobat. Because
Crobat,
Pinsir is guaranteed to move last here.
I think that's fair.
Dude, you know what'd be really funny? If they put Sucker Punch on that Cobalion and then it fails because you went for Confusion or Confuse Ray. Dude, that'd be icing on the cake right there. But we'll see.
I don't think Cobalion can take Sucker Punch.
Maybe, I don't know.
It would be fucking peak, but if only.
Yeah, they're not really in a position to Sword Stance here, and if they did, it would be on the basis that you're currently locked into Thresh.
Yeah. Well, either way, we got a chance to get the Confusion proc, so
No.
I think confusion on the Cobalion here, and they're left with 2 non-threats. Like, I'm not worried about the Starmie or the Zoroark.
Yeah. I'm happy that the acrobatics call was right for me.
Yeah, I didn't think acrobatics was gonna kill. I was like,
Once
I
you
got it
do
so far into my head,
once you do the math right, it makes sense.
yeah, it checked out. Because flying with stab compared to
Now that's a good
power.
example of how I do my judgment calls.
Yeah.
Same thing for how I knew that your Crobat didn't die to power gen.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, Starmie fucking sucks. What the fuck?
No, just because I think power gen is like what, 60 base power, 80 base power,
Yeah, but I think
and your
Doesn't
the Starmie
power
is
gen have like a chance.
no, I'm pretty sure it's no secondary effects.
Oh.
They just saw, oh, it's a rock type move, it's going to be super effective, but their Starmie is probably not that great stat wise.
Yeah.
And
I think
a lot
we got this Starmie only
you
for
get
the
you guys,
only for
and
the
I'm
amount
talking
of-
about everyone, are underestimating how bulky Crobat is. Like, he's not focused in bulk, but he's still somewhat bulky. Like, if he was being hit on it by a one-on-one Rock Slide, the reason that does so much is because Rock Slide is just that great of a move, and usually what uses it is really good too, right?
Yeah. Flygon?
Starmie, like, I could also see Starmie running a Recover here.
That's possible.
Yeah, Recover. Yeah, they would. I guess, yeah, they could do Sword Stance and then Recover. But then again, if they did that, not only would they not be killing you guys in the next turns, but they would still get hit by a few something the next turn as well. So maybe Cobalion hits something and then Starmie recovers because it knows that it's not gonna get hit before it dies. Maybe that's what they're debating right now.
Yeah, try to get a hit off with Starmie before it goes kaput.
The good thing though is that even if it does recover, acrobatics is guaranteed 50,
Yeah.
which completely undoes it.
Well, if they
There we
if
go.
usually-
No.
Moment of truth.
fire gem. Okay, fair enough. Come on, Thrash.
No kill.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes!
This is very good for you guys.
Oh,
I am a happy man.
we got the best possible scenario.
Yes, sir.
They went for
Okay,
what?
so-
Ironhead? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cobalion?
Yeah. Has to be.
Oh, right. Because the other one's mine, so.
Yep.
Ay. Oh, God.
No, don't worry about it. The one on the right.
Best
does the
case
one.
scenario, the best case scenario here, but the most risky one would be to use Sacred Sword on Zoroark. Hope for the confusion proc.
That's really risky.
I know. Because right now Zoroark takes care of your Chandelure.
Does it?
So
Yeah.
right now,
Just
just
go.
you just want to get rid of the Cobalion as soon as possible.
Yeah. So
Hopefully,
Sacred Sword.
you've
Sacred
got
Sword
two
Cobalion?
checks. You've got 2 checks right now. Okay. You've got the
No.
speed check
Cobalion is
and then the confusion check.
Hear me out. We're gonna. Yeah. So I think. Okay. Before we get into this, I checked. My Darmanitan was slower than my Cobalion. Right. So I think this Cobalion is faster than his Cobalion. But
So you want to do
that
sword
is
stance.
that is. I don't want to do Sword Stance. I want
No?
a Sacred Sword. I want to get rid of it because as soon as a Cobalion is done, we've won basically. Because the only thing that they can attack the Cobalion with is a Dark type move, and that buffs our attack, right? So
Yeah.
they're gonna get wiped. They're gonna
Yep.
get wiped. So get rid of the Cobalion, and we can win.
The only way I can see
100%.
this losing for you guys if you get rid of the Cobalion is if the other Cobalion either one-shots your Cobalion or gets it to small enough health that the Zoroark can chip away at it.
Yeah, that's the only scary thing. But either way, I think this Cobalion is faster than Zoroark, anyways.
Oh, faster than Zoroark, that's fine. It's whether or not it's faster than your Cobalion.
Yeah.
I
I think
mean-
we Sacred Sword, their Cobalion, and then
Yep.
just Thrash.
Which
Yep.
one is the Cobalion? The left one, right?
Yeah,
the one that you
the left
confused.
one. You can tell from the confusion. Yeah, you guys like you're at a point right now where you know what to do. It's just a matter of are you faster? If no, does the confusion proc? And then after that is like, okay, does it kill you in one hit? No. Do you get a crit? Yes or no? Right?
Bro, I would
you've got
be
3 checks.
so mad if they fucking kill me in one hit through confusion and outspeed me. I would be livid. Dude, like
I will
there's no
say
way,
they
there's no
they
way,
might
there's no
have
way.
sucker punch on the Zoroark, and the Zoroark might get might hit the what is it called, the
Pincer.
pincer first. But that being said, the pincer is probably gonna die before he gets to use Thrash.
Yeah.
Oh, dude!
Yeah.
Imagine they make the mistake of hitting you with a Dark type move with Zoroark instead.
Dude, I would be one happy man.
Zoroark is faster than your Cobalion. Hit for the Dark type move. Their Cobalion procs the confusion, and then they get hit by your Sacred Sword +1. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. But yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen. Considering I know that Jacob is aware of the strat that I talked to you guys about with Justified, so he knows about the ability. But yeah, like I said, you guys are basically at a point where it's like, all right, he either like kills your Cobalion or you guys kill his Cobalion.
Yeah. It just looks like there's fucking 3 Cobalions on the field right now.
To be fair, technically in retrospect, at this point, it would have been better to have the Darmanitan, I think.
Instead of the Crowbot?
No, Cobalion.
Oh. Yeah, for the guaranteed outspeed, I guess.
Yeah, guarantee outspeed. And Flare Blitz would not kill you because you would be doing this at full HP.
True. Very, very true.
Initially, in my head, I was like, a good pair up would have been Darmanitan Crobat, but I wasn't sure about it because you guys used it the last time.
Yeah, well, I mean, they brought the Starmie, right?
Yeah. And again, in hindsight is 2020. If they saw the Darmanitan, they, maybe their options would have changed first turn, right? We never know. A lot of people undermine the effectiveness of information, but yeah, you can tell that this is a very important moment because they are thinking really long about this.
Deep into the tank, man.
But yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna say, obviously, I've been helping you guys on this fight, especially.
What are they gonna say about that?
Nothing at all.
I'm a bit nonchalant about it because I remember watching some of the footage, and even though Nolan can't really help them as much as I'm helping you guys, I've already explained to them that like, one, I've seen sometimes where like Nolan chips in, even though he's like, ultimately it doesn't really matter. And then the other thing too is like, at this point I've talked to Jacob and I'm like, yeah, like I'm gonna help you guys a few times just because sometimes you guys are making very rookie mistakes, like forgetting your type matchups, or just like, oh, this Pokemon is this typing, or like flying type is resistant to flying type, right? That kind of stuff. Where it's like, just telling you a small thing is going to just make a huge difference.
Yeah.
And also, the goal of having you guys play through this is also so that you learn Pokemon at the same time, especially considering this is like, a trial for the next one.
Oh, right.
It's like, because we got 2 new players, right? We've got Jacob, who's kind of new, and then we've got Aydean, that's new. And it's like, okay, whenever there's like a new player, I always try to make sure that you understand the line of thinking in these games, right? Like items, TMs, perks, that kind of stuff, team building, risk management, that kind of stuff.
Oh, Damien. Oh, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. If we win this, I put the items held perk on Crobat, and I give him the flying gem.
And someone figured it out. Just letting you guys know, Aydean, one of the Elite Four members has exactly that strat, and you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful about it because Flying Gem Acrobatics, I'm pretty sure does over 300 base power.
Wait, what?
Because, let's see. Wait, no, not now. I'm gonna try going through the math right now. 50 base power, 100 base power, 150 base power, times 2, yeah, 300 base power. And if it's super effective, that's another times 2. So yeah, at least 300 base power.
How does Flying Gem work? Isn't that a held item though?
It is,
Like,
but the
doesn't
way it's a consumable. So what happens is that before the base damage is calculated, the item is procced and you lose it. It creates the scenario where you don't have a held item because the item is consumed before the attack is done.
Oh,
This is one of those small things that the game will never tell you that you kind of have to go out of your way to know about. Because it's basically like, oh, you just have to know the order of these things, right? You have to know that your item is being procced before the attack.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's
that's
a little bit like, it's kind of not disingenuous, but what's the word? Sneaky, I suppose.
Yeah, like if you know this tidbit, and I mean it's one thing like what Aydean did, where he's like he thought of it, but he doesn't know if it works, right? He'd have to test it out. Whereas like someone like me, for example, I know about it because I'm just that much into Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they know exactly what can happen here. Basically, this is the amount of time it'll take for someone to realize that, yeah, it's a 50-50 give or take. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, like, just as much as they are in a bad situation, you guys are also in a bad situation because you lost to Crobat.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We're all right. We're all right.
But we'll see.
We're not gonna
You've been unlucky so many times till now. Now is the time for the confusion to proc.
yeah.
Dude, I'm desperate for a confusion proc.
Dude, the last match with the 2 toxics missing back.
I couldn't. I
remember even Tyler was like, wait, I thought that was like 75%, right? And it's like, no, that's like 90. The worst part too is that in Gen 6 they buffed it so that it's 100% no matter what if you're poison type.
Uh-huh.
By the way, if you don't want to wait any longer, you can force a timer on them.
Yeah, put the pressure on.
It'll give them 5 minutes, so they'll know about it.
No,
Can we
it starts at 5 seconds. Yeah,
Can
just whatever. Sure.
I say just let them.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just letting you guys know, right?
Damien, I'm blaming you if this match goes past midnight.
Actually, it would be pretty bad for me too. I've got homework to do. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I'm also streaming, not streaming, recording it. I mean, we could probably spam resident sleepers in the chat.
I think I'm gonna spam the fucking. Hold on. I'm gonna spam the the pot emoji.
Sleepy Joe. I have a mouth and ice cream. Yeah, let's see. The other thing too is like I'm somewhat confident that a what is it called? Sacred Sword doesn't kill the Cobalion at full HP.
Oh. I think it's half. Oh, there's more than
Probably.
half at least.
Yeah.
So.
Which actually is very good for you guys because all you need is 1 confusion proc and that gives you 2 shots. Outside of a crit as well. But that goes both ways.
God forbid they get a crit, man. God forbid they get a
crit. Dude, breaks the well, they won't break it, but passes the confusion, gets a crit. That'd be horrible.
I cry, man. I cry.
Dude, I have to go to the bathroom, but I know the second I leave, it's gonna kick in.
Chocolate chip. Too much chocolate.
So is that like a chocolate flavored ice cream with chocolate chip, or is that like double fudge chocolate with chips in it?
It's like chocolate. It's chocolate flavored ice cream with chocolate chip inside it.
Do the chocolate chips have chips in them?
What? Do the chocolate chip?
Wait. Is Jacob running the calc? Wait. Ask him. Is he using Pokemon Calc or is it just in that?
Yes. Tyler just said numbers guy is running the numbers.
No. Tyler could be joking and he could be just referring to him thinking about it in his head. Ask him if he's doing Pokemon Calc or if he's doing it in his head.
Oh,
there we go.
Nice slash.
Yo!
Let's go, dude. Let's go, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Will-O-Wisp.
We will-o-wisp the Zoroark.
Yeah.
And then just Sacred Sword again.
All right.
I'm heading to the back now.
Yep.
It seems like a win for you guys.
It fucking better be. Holy shit. Confusion pays off at long last.
Wait, did the confusion proc?
Yeah,
I missed that. Oh, good. Okay.
thank fuck, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Night slash. Oh yeah. Okay. It hurt itself in confusion, and then sacred sword. And then cool. Man, that pincer came in clutch.
Yeah, he put in the work, man. Holy.
Anything happen?
Not since
You missed a whole lot of fucking nothing.
All right, good. I'll be back.
oh night. Oh shit.
What happened? Oh,
He
he
did-
attacked himself? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he did. Oh, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is a-okay.
And now this guy's. So we're gonna hex.
Hold on. Is Ghost strong? Oh yeah, Hex and Sega Sword? Question mark?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
we win. Because there's nothing.
Yeah.
He can only take out one of the mons, and the hex is. Wait, is the hex neutral? Oh, what does that do?
That's okay.
What?
GG's, my friend. GG's.
Why did he torment?
Yeah, I think it was a.
Congratulations.
I think he just
You-
kind of threw it to the wind, like he didn't really care.
You broke
Alright.
you broke the streak finally.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm gonna go back over there and like, what was that about 7? You know?
Yeah.
He's like,
All right, I'm gonna go back on that call. See ya.
Why did tower switch? There we go.
GG.
What was it? What was it, 7 then? 7? I don't know.
Woo! He finally lost! Fuck yeah!
what?
I'm
What happened?
celebrating Jacob.
What happened to your?
I'm celebrating Jacob's unfortunate turn of fate.
What happened to your lucky 7 there?
Yeah, Jacob. What happened? Weren't you supposed to take us to a 7th victory? Huh,
Yeah.
Jacob? Ah, good game, fellas.
Yeah, that was a good one.
How much were you guys molding over reflect type?
Yeah, what was that? What was that reflect type supposed to be? Like what?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, right, because Bug beats Psychic.
I
That's
love
where
how quiet.
we were worried about Pincer. Super
Oh,
effective.
okay.
Hitting,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we were thinking if we
thought-
switch it to a poison type that resists fighting for Cobalion later in the fight, we did not expect it to do that much damage with Acrobat.
Yes, sir. Acrobatics.
Yeah, it is
Acrobatics for
100.
the win.
Can I just say that Night Slash play? Even if that didn't kill the Cobalion, I'm super psyched with the fact
thought-
it
I
actually
kinda-
hit
okay,
through the
first of all-
confusion.
Okay, there's two things I was wrong about that Night Slash play. First of all, I thought that Cobalion was going to get a ×2 attack buff, not
No,
a
it's just
1.5.
one.
Nope. Just one.
Secondly, yeah, I thought that my Cobalion took a lot more because after when I saw that my attack on the Cobalion didn't do that much, I'm like, okay, hold on, how much did they do to me again with Sacred Sword? And I read it, and I oh shit, 54%. But it was like fucking like 70 something. Literally, I took so much damage. But that's because I just forgot that the pincer or whatever also. Oh no, you didn't attack me. No, I only took damage from the.
Yeah, Sacred Sword and confusion.
Okay, so my Cobalion was at like 40 something.
Yeah, I superpowered your Cobalion turn 1 with the pincer.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good play, but
Wait,
It was not the
No,
Caballion. It was
not my Cobalion, dude.
No,
My
no,
Flygon.
I lied.
Flygon.
Yeah.
my Flygon.
You didn't lie. You got it wrong.
Yeah, I thought that. I'm assuming that you used that superpower because you were trying to read a switch, but
Yeah.
because I don't think the superpower.
It was more.
Not
You're not-
really.
you're not-
It was
you're not
the best,
wrong.
It was the best choice we had.
They did superpower on two things. One, they wanted to do as much DPS against you, but they also took in consideration the possibility of a switch out. So instead of going for a bug type move, they went for superpower.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
thing is,
really.
the bug type move. Because here's the thing. I guess you guys maybe didn't realize it, but both Starmie and Zoroark are weak to bug. So if you had attacked with the bug type, you
No,
would
they
have
were
been
aware.
super effective again. Okay, they're aware.
They wanted to
Oh, shit.
prioritize the Flygon. The other thing too is that X Scissor wouldn't be neutral effective on Flygon because Flygon is a ground type, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't remember.
Let us check.
I know
Fly-
that bug resists ground, but I don't remember if ground resists bug.
No, he's damaged normally by.
No, there's no.
Flygon is damaged normally by bug.
Okay, well even still, for the fact that you guys wanted to just kill off the Flygon because that was a big threat to your overall team, superpower just did more damage off of having higher base power.
Yeah, no, that move is nutty as hell. I'll be honest, I really expected my Starmie to
To
be
kill a
more
power
tanky.
gem. Oh, that too.
I was not expecting to use
Did
was not-
you guys have recover on it?
no.
No, also
Anyone
that
recover?
power gem was just as pointing as fuck.
Aiden was expecting it to do more, and then after the matter, I just told him that like a lot of people like even though Crobat is still like a glass cannon type mon, he's still pretty bulky for a glass cannon. That and also you don't get stabbed with rock.
Wow.
Yeah, like you guys.
You get
Yeah, we were
recover
already
on
thinking a lot
Starmie.
after the first exchange, which we thought you guys had won. The first turn, we were like, okay, so you guys won the first turn.
Hey.
We took a lot more damage than you guys.
No.
Oh
Sorry,
shit,
the
you
dog.
can get recover. I might need to
No,
go
the
to
dog.
booth
Dog
here.
was attacking me. Well, so I said no.
Okay.
To it.
Yeah, like this didn't work out. No,
It
didn't work out.
That was a great
basically,
fight.
yeah, it was that basically it just culminated to when you guys had a face off between the Cobalions, and they set up confusion as an insurance in case you guys outstab.
Yeah. Which was a good move.
Yeah, that was a good play.
It was also a great use of the Crobat on its last breath.
Yes, honest, genuinely, yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
no,
just wanna
because the
say-
Flygon. What was you guys gonna do with the Flygon? The turn it went down.
What?
Just a rock slide again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then it was the red play to acrobatics. The Flygon.
Yeah, I
just
didn't think
wanna say-
acrobatics would kill it. No.
Thank God I finally didn't win a cage match. I don't have to pick a perk this time.
Like I thought acrobatics deal half of Starmie's health, and I'm like, I think that maybe Flygon is tankier than Starmie. He is level 3 Evo. I'm like,
The
I'm like, he's a
way
third Evo.
the way the damage calc was done there mentally was they looked at like superpower, how much it did there, and then if you looked at the numbers, superpower does 120 with no stab, because Pinsir isn't fighting type, but with Crobat, that is 100 base power plus stab to get 150 base power. And the difference between the two Pokemon's attack stats aren't big enough to warrant that big of a difference. So actually, Crobat did more with acrobatics.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, actually,
Wasn't sure
it-
how.
dude, it's just a testament to how fucking busted acrobatics is. Does more than superpower and doesn't have any bad effects.
I hate acrobatics.
Fellas, does Gen 5 have some whack balancing?
No, it's just acrobatics in general.
Amen. Amen.
Okay. Anyways, please choose your perks, please.
Yeah, 5 minutes for you guys.
Starting.
Oh,
Yeah,
Just a
starting
thought,
now.
I just didn't work
Wait,
out.
don't we usually get 1 minute to pick a perk?
No, it's 5
No.
minutes.
Five
Okay.
minutes.
If it's 1 minute.